Hi there, Linda Artesani Bookkeeping. I've been doing app reviews for legal software every week now, and this week I thought I'd just take a little break because as I'm doing some of these reviews, I thought about it and I'm like, what do attorneys do to try to figure out what software, or what does the admin staff do? Thinking about the process of how I would go about it if I started to work at a law firm and my boss came to me and said, or my colleague came to me and said, we need new software. Let's get a new software. And I think that might have happened a lot this year with people working remotely. If you're in a desktop-centric software, you've probably had to shift. And maybe the thought's always been there, but you just never wanted to take the time because it's a big undertaking, moving from one platform to the other. It's actually something my firm specializes in. So that being said, I thought, where would I go first if I was asked the question, what's the best legal software? Where can we go? And give me a few examples so we can decide which one works the best. So of course, where would I go? Google. So I'm going to take you to Google and show you the results, and then I'll take you to a site that I think is a lot better than Google. So let me take you to Google. So here we are, and affectionately I call the Google. And here's the results. So I typed in legal software. I found right away a banner that said top 2020 legal softwares and a complete review. And the site it took me to right away was called softwareadvice.com/legal. It's actually a website that if you want to be listed really high on it, you pay, and then they put you up there. So it's not exactly an organic, unbiased opinion based, although there are a lot of reviews on here. Practice Panther, ironically, came up on the top of this list. Now, Practice Panther is a software that I just reviewed last week, and it's a software that is time and billing, and it has some practice management in it, and it works with QuickBooks. Doesn't work with QuickBooks really well, but it came up as a top reviewed. Again, I think this is software that's probably promoted on this site. This isn't really a site that you can really go through. And I just want to show you here, like what I liked about this site though, it does give you the price and it gives you a demo. So you can kind of see what the demo looks like, see what the product looks like. I like that. I thought that was really interesting. So it'll give you a little small snippet of a review of this website. And I don't know if every one of these has it. Clio second, another big firm, you know, the bigger app, the bigger player, depending on what your needs are. Do you need the calendaring? Do you need the docketing? Do you need the files incorporated in here? So Practice Panther actually does have that, where you can links with Box. So box.com. We have FileVine, another one that a lot of attorneys use. So this is not just time and billing software or software that people who have to track trust accounting can use. This is also a lot of other things in here. My case, I've used that one. Abacus Next. Tabs 3, another one that I've helped take people off of because it's not exactly my favorite. And the list goes on and on. Needles, Smokeball I'm familiar with. TimeSolve Legal I've been working with. I have not had the opportunity to get into Zola Suite, but I do have a connection on LinkedIn that I'm actually going to reach out and take a look at. So I'm always open to seeing what's out there. But you all know that I like Lien Law the best, that works with QuickBooks Online Advanced. It's one of my favorite app stacks. Legal File. So some of these aren't all just legal billing. But a site that I really prefer is Capterra. So Capterra. And this is more of a organic search. So I'm just going to type in here, I'm just going to type in legal and see what comes up. So you have a legal billing software buyer's guide, calendar software, case management software, top 20 case management softwares. I'm just going to go for legal billing, keep it pretty simple. There's 86 results here. And I can just click this. And of course, look, Practice Panther came back up. Number one. Well, number one because it's listing this by sponsored. So make sure you notice that, because that means they're paying for this. There's a good filtering system here that you can filter out the list, which is kind of cool. And you can select and compare. So TimeSolve Legal Billing, My Case. I want to talk to a human. I love that. Abacus Law, Cosmolex is another one I'm going to be reviewing. Zola Suite again. So you've got, I cannot believe how many are here. Lien Law, here's Lien Law. I can't believe Tabs 3. I mean, it goes on and on and on. There's QuickBooks is in here, so it actually has accounting platform, which QuickBooks you can use for law firms, but it's also not law specific. It's software for everybody, right? Rocket Matter, Account Edge is another accounting platform. SlickPie. I mean, these are things I've never heard of. PC Law. I'm going to get into that one. Oh, it's interesting. It doesn't have a great review. I will get into that one when we get a little bit further. Coyote. I mean, you could be here. I could be here all year reviewing these, right? So I did take a few here: Practice Panther, Lean Law, and then Bill for Time. Those are kind of similar, and I can hit compare now. I like this part of it. So you have the filter, and then this actually takes the three softwares and kind of compares the ratings and reviews. It compares, gives you a few of the reviews. And I would actually go in and like look at some of the lower ones to see why people didn't like the software itself. Anytime anything has like all 5 stars, you have to kind of wonder if it's somebody paying somebody to put them on there. I'm not saying that any of these people did. Features in software, features in functionality, value for the money, which is nice. Lean Law comes out pretty much on top there. Document management, they don't have document management. So you can see that they're not exactly comparing apples to apples. You can see the look of the products. And Bill for Time isn't just for lawyers and attorneys. It's actually just a time and billing software. It's an outside product. You would track your trust accounting in a separate place, where Lean Law is all one whole product, where it's layered on top of the accounting. And then you can see some other popular comparisons of Perfect Law versus Clio, and there's just a lot of products. So I just wanted to show you that and show you how you could start to figure it out. One of the things that's helpful, check with your colleagues. And if you do reach out to a colleague, so if you're an attorney and maybe you're in court and you're talking to a colleague and you're asking about the software, talk to the person using it. See what they think about the software, because that's pretty important when it comes to figuring out, does the software really work? Is it crashing like some of the desktop softwares do? Is it slow when you log in? And a lot of times slowness in a product can be caused from slow internet too. A lot of times if you're working from home, it might be the type of internet connection that you have. But really reach out to me. I work with a lot of them. Like I said, I have a preferred one, but I can tell you the pluses and the minuses and the ones that I've had the opportunity to work with, and it's bigger ones and ones you see more often. So on that note, I hope you all have a wonderful week. I've got a little post that goes along with this that kind of talks about the steps you can do to go through it, which is kind of what I went through on the video. And next week I'll go back and we'll go into some of the more of the softwares, but I just wanted to touch base and give you a little bit of another avenue to really check, right? So you want to do your homework. Some of these softwares are very, very expensive. So take a look, see what these cost, decide how many users, and do the homework. Basically do the homework, get opinions, check it out, see what other people are using. On that note, I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful week. Stay safe, and we'll be back next week. Bye now.